Hi Flosstube, it's Rebecca here, Stitching Becca, and this is my 11th Flosstube video, and it's November 24th. It's been a bit over 2 months since my latest video. It's been so much at work lately, so I haven't stitched at all for 2-3 weeks now. But that's how it is, especially around this time of year. Since the last time since my latest video, I have been at a cross-stitch retreat. It was so much fun. I met some lovely people and I got to meet Sandra, Stitching Sandy. We have been talking through Messenger, so it was lovely to finally meet her. And if you have a retreat nearby, I recommend that you go. It's amazing. So much fun to sit and talk to people that actually understands what you talk about. That's wonderful. And it was some workshops, and we went out for dinner at night and just sitting and stitching and talking. So much fun. I made some needle minders, a Halloween one and a Christmas one, and Mary Poppins. And since I like Harry Potter, I made this one as well. And I made one more, but it's on one of my whips. You will see it later. And Sandra had made some name tags, and as she and I had a Flosstube channel, she wrote that down as well. And of course it was they went and visited the one that arranged the retreat, her cross-stitch shop. So I have some things to show you. I have some, I think, dimensions kits have been calling my name this few months, and well, I will show it to you later. I have a bunch of whips to show you, so we'll start with that, and we can start with my mini sweet trap from Heaven and Earth Designs, and it will look like this. And I've decided, since the first page was so slow going, that I just would ignore that page for now. And I've started parking on the second page, and I like that so much more. And I've decided that I will just go in and pick a color and stitch that color on this page, and then continue on the second page, and you know, make one color then and when I feel like it, and eventually that page will be done. So that's that. And in my last video I showed you that I have started the Snowflower Diaries Joyful World sale, and I've started with October, and it looks like this. And it's a free pattern that she shares, so you can all find it online if you want to make it as well, and I have come this far, and I've decided to use some blending filament in the blue parts. I figured since it is October, it is cold and maybe a little bit icy and frosty, and I think it is a nice effect. And I am stitching this with DMCs, and even this is DMC, but a variegated one that I thought would look nice, and I think it looks pretty. I don't remember which number I've used, but if you want to know, just leave me a comment and I will answer you. Then I saw that Leah, a Vetric stitcher, was working on Max's Moon, and this is a piece that we are stitching together as a SAL, and we have decided to stitch let's see, the moon this summer, so it's done, and then this leaves fall, winter, spring, and Max whenever we choose and wants to. And I saw that she had started and I hadn't, so I got a little bit panicking because, well, soon winter and time for the next part. So I pulled this out and stitched the leaves. It looks so washed out, but it looks amazing in real life. I don't know, but the colors really come to life, and I'm really enjoying this project. So super happy about that. Consider how it started with me not being sure that I have sorted the threads right, but as far as I've stitched now, I'm really happy with it. So far so good. Yeah, hard to get the good picture of it. There you go. And it's fairly quick. It's stitching up fairly quick, so that's nice. And I'm a little bit tempting about starting Max. I think I will have to, because the next part is this one. Or is it this one? I mixed them together. I don't know, but either way, I'm thinking about stitching the outline here on Max down, so I don't, need to count as far and risk starting at the wrong place. So soon Max will be started. I think I showed you my finish of the piece I stitched for my mother, the World's Best Grandma piece, and I've decided I needed a new start. So Nora Corbett's Buttercup screamed my name, and since I've had everything to start her, I decided that I would. And she looks like this, beautiful lady. And I've started in the middle. I worked on her skirt. So and I must say, I love how this fabric is. I love how it looks on this fabric, I was going to say. There you see my start, and I was a bit concerned at first, because if I go really close, you can see that the fabric is showing through a bit. And this is 32 count merino, and it's from Crafty Kitten called Dragon Forest. And you know, from a distance it doesn't show. And I asked in one of my stitching groups, and they was just like, oh, go for it, it looks amazing. So I'm going for it, and I love how it looks. Oh, and there was the 5th needle minder, and it's the Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, and at the retreat I took with me my June Elliott design, Native American Maiden, and I discovered as I stitched on it that I have made a mistake at home. I will just show you a pic of her. Yeah, I don't have the chart here with me, and it was, I have stitched wrong here on a sleeve, and Sandra had a, you know, this seam ripper, and I have never used that one before on my stitching, and I was a bit nervous, but it went fine. I managed to make it right, and then I started and I stitched the tent and the water beside her. I will show you, wait. It disappeared, sorry. I had this tent stitched up and this water here, and this was after when I came home, and I looked at the chart and the, you know, the numbers for the threads colors, and I saw that some colors had one color could have 2 different symbols. So then the bells started to ring in my head. Oh no. And I asked, because I looked at the chart, I read the whole thing over and over again, and I couldn't find it. So I asked in a June Elliott group, and I got the answer that it was supposed to be stitched with 1 thread, and I have used 2. And at first I thought that, oh, that's not too bad, because I thought it was just like some stitches that was wrong. And then when I look at the chart, because I've got the answer that everything beneath blank should be stitched with 1 thread, and it didn't say so on the chart. So it was, I needed to frog all of that. And since then I haven't picked it up, but I put it back on my Q-snaps, and I will start stitching her again, because, you know, I just needed a break after that. But since you last saw her, I have stitched a lot on her cape or poncho, and I really like how it looks. Yeah, it happens, right? And yeah, that's that's it. That's what I've been stitching. So not that much that I would have wanted, but as I said, it's crazy at work and I have just come home, been with my kids, and then have been sleeping on the sofa when they went to bed. I've been so tired. But I have some haul to show you. When we were at the shop, at the retreat called Broderishoppen, I saw this dimension stockings, and I have been wanting to stitch one for a couple of years now, but it's not something that I have been brought, you know, I didn't have this when I was a kid. It's not that, I don't know if you can say that, it's not that big in Sweden, I don't know, or that common, but I think they are beautiful. I love them. So I finally took the plunge and I bought this one, and it's for my daughter Elsa, and I'm so eager to start this. Then I saw another stocking that I have been eyeing for a while, over a year, and it was this one, and I want that for myself. I think it's a gorgeous design, so beautiful. I've seen this one finished on Instagram. I don't remember who stitched it now, but so pretty. And then this one. We were offered a discount on what we bought, but I was still, this one I knew I wanted, and I was like, 2 stockings, can I buy that, really? And I just went for it. I've been saving up some money for the retreat because I knew we were going there, so and then I had found a dimensions kit on Amazon. It was in an unbelievable low price, and so I didn't think twice and bought it, and it was this one, and I absolutely adore this design. So it's even, I need to finish stuff before I start. Then I accidentally bought something else, and it was also on Amazon, I think, and I just wanted to see how much it would cost. I know I saw it in pounds, but I wanted to see how much it was with the postal shipping to Sweden. And it says, do you want to see it in SEK? And I says, yes. Or if you do you want to buy it in SEK? And I was like, yes, I do. So I pressed that button, and it was, thank you for your purchase. What? Did I just buy it? But so I got this one as well, and it's for Alfred, my son. So they now have they have a stocking each, so it's no big deal. It feels like so long ago. I mean, what I'm about to show you now, it was like in August, and it's on December, so it was a while ago I got this. And I don't even remember what I bought, because this I bought at So and So in England, and I just got these charts. It's from Soda Stitch, and it was like £1 each. And it's this one, and it says, "You will always have a special place in my heart." And I thought it was so precious. Then it was this one, also for £1. I thought it was really cute. Then also in August I bought 2 new Mirabilia designs, and it was a Midsummer Night's Fairy and Moonflower. Love her. They're all beautiful and gorgeous, but this is one of my favorites. Look at that face. She's so pretty. And I think it was like 2 months in September, the start of October, and I have been a little bit, you know, sad about Teresa Wenzler had pulled back her dragon shots, and it was a specific one pattern that I wanted, and it's called The Princess and the Dragon, I think. Yeah, The Princess and the Dragon. And I was looking in one of the Teresa Wenzler's groups on Facebook, you know, just searching for The Princess and the Dragon to look if it really was that gorgeous that I saw in my head. And yes, of course it was, you know, Teresa Wenzler. And then I saw, because I have searched for The Princess and the Dragon, and I saw someone commenting on another one's work that they had this pattern in this book, Myth and Magic. So I was like, is that design really in there? I had to ask them, do you mean The Princess and the Dragon? And I put in this Princess and the Dragon, and I put in a picture as well, together with my question. And they was like, yeah, it's in the book. So I went on eBay and I picked this book up for, including shipping, £6. And the pattern I'm talking about is this one. And I simply adore it. I love this one, and I love the dragon, but also the princess's face. I think she is really pretty, and the way the dragon is, you know, almost guarding her when she's out there picking flowers. And as always with Teresa Wenzler, you have the borders, and it's so beautiful. And I was super excited, and I still couldn't believe it until I found this book in my, the postman brought it to me, and I was looking through it, and yeah, there it was. So I won't start it now, but I have the pattern for when I'm ready for her. So that feels great. Yeah, I think that was it. And also I wanted to say this, on the cross stitch retreat, we had a guest, and she had a company here in Sweden called the Folklore Company. And I will just wait a minute. Folklore Company. And she was there talking about the company, and because she wants to bring cross stitch back. You know, here, especially here in Sweden, if you say a cross stitch, it's like that's something that old people do, and that's not true. I mean, we have these amazing designs, and you can stitch almost anything. And she wanted to make it cool again, something that young people should be wanting to do and put up in their homes. And in her mind, it was like it was quotes, so you can design your own quote in the typing you want, and you can add a picture if you want. And here is what it's called, and you can see you can have this in English as well. You can choose here English or Swedish, and you get the pattern like a PDF to your email, so it's perfect. And we got so generously to design a pattern, and we got it for free, which I haven't done yet because I have been struggling with my quotes, but I think I have been deciding which one I want to do and what I wanted to say. So I will order it as soon as possible, because this was in the end of September, so I need to get this. And here are some designs. I don't know if you can see. So really cool. Check her out, or her company out. Yeah, just wanted to put it out there. And that's it. I hope everyone is well, and thank you for watching my videos, for comments, subscribing, liking. It means a lot to me, so thank you. Yeah, stay safe, and I probably won't be back until Christmas, so I just wanted to say Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a nice holiday. So, bye, take care.